In this video, we break down the 2016 Intergovernmental Frigate Deal between India and Russia, its origins, ships, weapons, and what it means for India's maritime power projection. Well, in October 2016, the BRICS Summit in Goa between India and Russia signed a landmark defense agreement. The deal and the goal was to build four advanced stealth guided missile frigates known as the Project 1135.6, also called the Talwar class stealth frigates. According to the deal, two ships would be built in Russia and two would be constructed in India under full technology transfer to Goa Shipyards Limited. This wasn't just about buying ships, it was about empowering Indian shipyards to become world class warship builders. And it was the part of a bigger bundle also involving the joint production of Ka-226T utility helicopters and further integration of the deadly BrahMos missile. Let's talk about the two frigates built in Russia first. The first is the INS Tushil, launched in October 2021 at the Yantar shipyard in Kaliningrad. After sea trials in 2024, she was officially commissioned into the Indian Navy in the same year. Then comes the INS Tamal, the second ship, after months of testing with the Indian naval crews, and is set to be commissioned on July 1st, 2025. Together, these both vessels cost around 8,000 crore Indian rupees. That is roughly around 1 billion US dollars. And they are the last warships India will ever be importing. Going forward, everything will be built at home. Also, the deal wasn't limited to ships. It included further integration of the BrahMos missile system, which is India's supersonic precision strike weapon. By the way, I've made a separate deep dive video on BrahMos and all the other missiles the Indian Navy uses. Check that out after this for full context. Now let's shift our focus to the Goa shipyard. Following a $500 million technology transfer agreement in 2018, Indian engineers began preparing to build the next two stealth frigates domestically. The first was the INS Triput, was launched in July 2024, and the second, INS Tavasya, followed in March 2025. Both are expected to be ready by 2026 and 2027. Each costs about 5,000 crore rupees. Well, what makes this special? These are the first major frontline warships being built in Goa, with nearly 26% indigenous systems, including radars, sonars, electronics, all made by Indian defense firms like BEL and Tata and the L&T. Talking about the weapons and systems breakdown, all the four ships are absolutely stacked with firepower. Let's run through these specs. The first being the displacement, which is about 4,000 tons, and then the top speed, which is about 30 knots, and then the endurance, which is 30 days at sea. And talking about the propulsion, we have the Ukrainian Zoria Mash Project turbines, including the two DT-59s and the two DS-71s. Then, talking about the weapons, we have the ultimate BrahMos supersonic cruise missile with a speed of about 3 Mach and a range of 300 kilometers. Then we have the still one surface to air missiles having 24 cell VLS. Then we have the 100 A190E naval gun and AK-630 CIWS, that is close in weapon systems. Further, we have the RBU 6000 rocket launchers and the 533 and 324 torpedo launchers. Talking about the ultimate aviation, it's having hangar and helipad for Ka-28, Ka-31, or the HAL Dhruv helicopters. These ships are built for multi-dimensional warfare, including surface, air, submarine, and electronic as well. Then we have this strategic significance. So why is this deal so important? One, it ends the India's dependency on foreign-built frontline warships. Second, it boosts the Goa shipyard as India's third major warship builder. Third, it strengthens the India's maritime muscle in the Indo-Pacific. And four, it sets a new standard for the future warship programs which are self-reliant and future ready. From 2016 to 2027, this deal represents more than just ships. It's a symbol of defense and self-reliance, of Atmanirbhar Bharat, and of India's journey from a buyer to a builder. Let's have a quick timeline recap. As you can see, the deal was officially signed on October 2016 and the tech transfer agreement happened on November 2018. The INS Tushil was launched on October 2021 which was commissioned on December 2024, and the ultimate INS Tamal, whose commissioning will be happening on July 1st, 2025, and then the INS Triput, launched in Goa on July 2024, and the INS Tavasya, which was launched in the same place on March 2025. The Triput expected delivery date is by October 2026. Well, with these four stealth frigates, India has taken a giant leap towards naval independence. The 2016 frigate deal wasn't just a transaction, it was a transformation. Let me know what you think about this journey in the comments below. If you like this video, don't forget to like. Jai Hind.